Hi friends, I'm Kelsey. I'm a volunteer at the Children's Creativity Museum in San Francisco. I have a really fun color and photography experiment today for you to try, so let's jump into it. I love playing around with color and photography, so I decided to try and combine the two and create my own color filters for my phone using things I can find around my house. For my first color filter, I'm going to use a clear glass, water, and some food coloring. The type of glass vessel you use will give you different results. I'm using a smaller glass because that's what I have, but since my glass is small, there's a tighter curve to the glass. That will give my picture a wide angle or fisheye effect. So I'll have to get my subject pretty close to my glass or nothing will be in focus, but that's okay. If you choose a bigger glass with a less dramatic curve, since the glass will be flatter and closer to the shape of your camera lens than a smaller glass, you'll be able to be further away from your subject. I'm gonna start off by filling my glass up with water. So I'm adding food coloring little by little until I get the color and the opacity I want. And now that I'm done, I'm going to experiment. It takes a little fiddling and getting used to, but it's all about working through the process to try to figure out what works. That's pretty cool. I'm also going to try to see if I can play with light. I tried positioning a light through the glass so it cast a wash of color over the room to see if I could get some cool shots, and I think it worked out pretty cool. We keep playing around with this because it's actually really fun to use the glasses and to shine light through them and have them cast the color, and then you can blend the colors together and you can use them as different like spotlights if you have a couple different flashlights, but the effect is really cool and really fun, and I never want to stop playing with this. Oh! If you don't have food coloring or you want to try out another filter effect, I have another idea that requires only clear tape, a marker, and a camera, like on your phone or a tablet, or even if you just have a regular old camera, that will work too. First, I cut a fairly long piece of tape, around a couple inches or so I could have enough space to create a tab so I could easily lift my tape up after I stick it onto a surface or my camera. It just gives me a nice release so I'm not touching the sticky part of the tape. After I created my tab, I stuck my tape to a clean, smooth surface and then colored using markers, and then I waited for the tape to fully dry. It worked best when I used a darker color because the lighter colors kind of disappeared when I tried them over my camera. But once your tape is fully dry, place the tape over your camera and snap away. You can even play around with different colors, different patterns, covering up only half of the camera lens, or maybe even try turning day into night with your tape lens. Okay, so that's just what I came up with. I encourage you to try these out. I encourage you to invent your own color filter camera techniques as well. The most important thing is you have fun, happy experimenting, happy photographing.